Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into another 3 Kicks a Day video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a runner, and that runner is the New Balance Beacon V3. Now before we get stuck into the video today, if you do get anything out of the video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below if you've got anything to say, and if you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you do have Instagram, don't forget to go over to Instagram and check out my page, 3 Kicks a Day. I'm usually posting content over there daily. Today I wanted to give my thoughts on the Beacon V3 now that I've had an opportunity to run 100Ks in it. We'll start off with some stats, look at the aesthetics, break down each of the components and see how it's performed, and then finish off with my overall thoughts. Getting a couple of stats out of the way, it is a lightweight neutral running shoe. It has Fresh Foam X in the midsole, 29mm stack height on the heel, 23mm stack height on the forefoot, giving it a 6mm drop. As far as fit and sizing goes, I haven't had to size up or down. Going true to size is going to give you the fit that you need. I know that aesthetics is really subjective. Everyone has a different opinion on what they like or don't like. I personally think that the Beacon V3 looks great. And when I think of aesthetics, I think of it sitting in one of 3 buckets. You've got either the vanilla type of runner. At the other end, you've got something that's really loud or progressive in its design. Then you've got the stuff that sits in between, stuff that isn't particularly vanilla, but certainly doesn't push the envelope as far as design goes. And I think that's where the Beacon V3 sits. It's an average looking runner, but there's enough contrasting colors and patterns that keeps things a little bit interesting. Let's break down each of the components and I'll give my thoughts on how I think they've performed. Let's start with the outsole. As soon as you look at the outsole, you immediately know what kind of runner this is going to be. With the lack of rubber coverage, you know that this is going to be a lightweight runner. But what we do have are what New Balance calls rubber pods that they've placed in these high abrasion areas. I've had an opportunity to run in different climates, so the warmer and cooler months and when there's been a little bit of rain, and I've never found grip to be an issue. From a durability perspective, considering I've put 100Ks on this, you really wouldn't be able to tell. The rubber pods aren't really showing any signs of wear, and the main part of the outsole all looks pretty good. There is a little bit more abrasion at the top and bottom ends of the shoe, but I think that's probably more due to my running style. All in all, I think what this outsole does is it really strikes the perfect balance between keeping things lightweight while not sacrificing any of that grip and durability. Up into the outsole, what we have is Fresh Foam X. It is different to the Fresh Foam X that you will find in a runner like the 1080 V10, for example. The Fresh Foam X in the 1080 is super squishy and it feels super plush. With the Fresh Foam X that you'll find in the Beacon V3, it feels more snappy. It's not necessarily plush and super soft, but there's still heaps of cushion that really prefers to spend less time on the ground. Into the upper, a bulk of the runner is made up of this engineered mesh, and then you've got the area that wraps around the heel, which is done in like a 3D printed material. The engineered mesh does a really good job of keeping things light and breathable while feeling good on your foot. I never found the upper to be lacking in circulation or breathability. While the back heel counter isn't really padded, certainly the heel collar area is on the sides. And what this area does really well is keeps your foot locked in and secure. Over to the tongue, we have a lightly padded, non-gusseted tongue. While the tongue isn't gusseted, I never had an issue where I found the tongue slipping during my runs. Pretty standard fare with the laces and 6 eyelets that really help in making sure that your midfoot is secure. I don't think that the Beacon V3 is a fancy or groundbreaking shoe, but what I think it does do really well is it provides versatility and durability. It really is comfortable to go all paces and can handle like medium to long distances. The sort of people I think that would benefit from something like a Beacon V3 are people who are typically used to running in either daily trainers or max cushion runners. I know myself, not being a super experienced runner, I've always favoured comfort over lightweight speed when it's come to purchasing my runners. It can be a little bit daunting to move away from those super well cushioned runners because you're worried about what impact that'll have on your feet and your enjoyment for running. While I think that the max cushion and daily training runners are great for providing all-round comfort, you are a little bit limited with how you can push those when you want to get some faster efforts in. And this is where I think the Beacon V3 will shine. It'll give those people that are used to more well-cushioned runners a really good introduction into lightweight running. That firmer, more snappy outsole, you'll find that it will start to drive you. You'll start to want to go faster because it's how the shoe wants to be run. But one of the really good things about the Beacon is that it doesn't necessarily sacrifice comfort. The Beacon may also be good for those people who favor lightweight runners as well. Because you may not have anything that is max cushion, because the opposite is true for you, you don't like to have so much cushion and padding and weight, the Beacon might offer that step up you need without necessarily adding all that weight. I think that there's something for everyone. It does do what it intends to do really well, and that is provide a runner that is lightweight but durable and well cushioned. So there you have it. That's my thoughts on the Beacon V3. Interested to hear what you all think about it. Until the next video, laters.